let's go here first. What happens to the estate of Michael Jackson? I think a lot of people want to know since John McClane died. I met him. Ooh, this was back when I was dealing with Death Row. He wasn't directly with them at that point, but he was still like an advisory position. You know what I'm saying with Death Row, like unofficial. So that's when I met him. So let's go here. Following the death of John McClane, John Branca becomes the sole active executor of the estate of Michael Jackson and assumes full control. And the will allows him to appoint a replacement, although he is not required to do so. Pay attention. Okay. According to a will that John Branca says Michael Jackson left behind, the document originally appointed two co-executors, each with a different role. John Branca will handle the legal and business side. He leads the estate's major business deals, including multi-million-dollar agreements with Sony. He also helped develop projects such as the Cirque du Soleil shows and the MJ the Musical. John McClane handles the creative and musical side, or handled. He supervised official releases and the artistic standard of Michael Jackson's catalog. He also managed unreleased recordings from Michael's private archive. Okay, what does the will say about the death of an executor? The will that John Branca says Michael Jackson left includes a specific clause. The acting co-executors may appoint one or more replacements to serve if none of the named individuals is willing to able to do so. This will allows the surviving executor to appoint a successor without needing to go to court. The role of executor ends upon death. It cannot be inherited or transferred. When co-executors act jointly, the death of one transfers all authority to the surviving executor. This means John Branca immediately assumes full control of the estate. There is no legal vacuum. Okay? That decision belongs exclusively to Branca, not to the heirs or a judge. The will states that the acting co-executors may appoint replacements if one is unwilling or unable to continue. Branca can appoint someone new, absorb all responsibilities himself, or a combination of both. For now, there is no answer to that. The beneficiaries of the estate are their three children, Prince, Paris, and B.G. Jackson. They are heirs, not administrators. That implies a key difference. They cannot appoint or veto any executor. They have no authority over management decisions. What they can do is go to court to demand accountability or challenge decisions. The relationship between the children and the executors was already strained before his death. All three children filed a joint legal petition in 2026 asking the court to require the estate to provide a detailed financial breakdown of its 2025 expenses. Paris Jackson formally accused the executors of mismanaging funds and taking more than double what was distributed to her and her brothers in 2021. So she's saying both Branca and McClane were in on this. Okay. With Branca now as the sole person in charge, that tension will likely intensify. Branca becomes the sole active executor with full control. He can appoint a new co-executor, but he is not required to do so. Ongoing projects continue without interruption. What is lost is the figure who handled the musical and creative side. That area is now entirely under Branca's control. The children can continue to litigating to demand transparency, but they have no authority over management decisions. Today, only one administrator remains, and even that will be temporary and subject to change. Okay. All right. Pay attention, man. All right.